Hello, it is Chris, the game dev, and today I want to play the demo version 1.4 of Absolute Insanity. It's the latest and greatest. I'm testing to make sure everything's good. I've added some new things. The most important things I've added were the drones and some cyber weaponry that you can use in arena mode, but you have to beat the demo to unlock those. So let's see if everything is working properly. Another thing I added, but that was like a few updates ago, was the explosive jump multiplier. And that seems to be working fine, but I had to add the drones to compensate for that explosive jump multiplier just because I wanted to add some more balance to the game. Simple enough. And yeah, you'll see what the explosive jump multiplier is in one moment. You need something, explosive to get you up. Hence the name. So let's check it out. All right, so far everything looks and feels pretty good. Pretty much I am making this demo for the next Steam Next Fest. Yeah, it's the next one. It's in October, and super excited about it because it's going to be the last push before release, hopefully in November. That's the plan. I want the game to be out in November. Okay, let's check out explosive jump multiplier in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I think I needed to be closer to the explosion for it to work. So yeah, the last thing right before release is going to be the, see that? Explosive jump multiplier. Yeah, the next Steam Next Fest in October is going to be huge. This demo is going to be out. Pretty much it's pretty complete as it is. If I have to add anything, it's going to be maybe some bonus levels or just some additional polish when it comes to like small things. But for the most part, the demo is complete, which is good because I now need to just finish the game, essentially. And also before, or is Next Fest before the horror? So then there's a horror festival as well, which I'm in. Usually it's for discounts, but it's going to be a game, up and coming game with demo. So hopefully I'll get some more eyes on the page for now. I have around 800 and something wish lists currently, which isn't too bad. Almost at 1,000. Ideally, you want 7,000. Not sure if I'm going to hit that before release, but hopefully the upcoming festivals are... Oh my gosh. I hope the upcoming festivals are going to help to get that wish list up, or as close as I can to 7,000. And I'm looking forward to release. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I need to sort of like concentrate, and let's get this done. Let's get this done. No more screwing around. Yeah. I died too many times. Too many times. Oh, that wasn't good. It's okay. I got this. I mean, it's working. That's the whole idea with this test. It's like, if it functions, I'm happy. And if you play it and you like it, I'm happy. If you wishlist the game because of the demo, I'm also very happy. That's what I love. Someone in the discuss. If you go to the Steam page, go to discussions, you can see what people are saying about the game. And someone said, I pressed the wishlist button after playing the demo, looking forward to full release. Très magnifique. That is music to my ears. That is exactly the vibes I was hoping for. Whoa. Notice how I moved my head when that happened? It's like VR. Like as if I'm in VR. Yeah, so when someone says I wishlisted after playing the demo, that is, I completed the job of the demo. That was the goal of the demo. And also the demo has served as a playtest as well. Like objectively, I don't know if that's what it's meant for. It's probably not, but I treated it as a playtest and as a marketing tool. And so far, so good. And one of the biggest things I can suggest as well is probably you should be not only making your Steam page pretty early on and having the demo out as well, you need to localize. Localization is important. I think one of the reasons why the wish list are, I mean, 800 isn't a lot, but when I released the Indigo Parallel, I had a little over 1,000 wish list, and I spent like 2 years marketing it. It's crazy, right? It's not that money. There's not that many wish lists, but now it's been less than a year, and I have 800, and I'm closer to 1,000 time-wise than I was for the Indigo Parallel. And I think partially it has to do with maybe the style of game. This one's a bit more better for the general audience. It's action, it's horror-y. Like the Indigo Parallel is some weird game that it's not everyone's cup of tea. And but I think localization has a huge part to do with it. Like right now, I can go change the language. Let's do Chinese. Now it's localized in Chinese. So not only is the game localized, but also look. The game's localized, but the Steam page is localized as well. So that goes like hand in hand. And there's a lot of images in the game. So if like, you know, you want to just practice your Chinese. Oh, funny, that character on the side there, that means human. That's so funny. Because it's the same symbol in Japanese. It's just like that symbol. It just means like human. Yeah, and why don't we change the language once again? Let's do Deutsch. Yeah. So these things are important. They really are. They're small, but I mean, I guess they're not that small. It took me a while to like. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how long it took me to localize the game in the sense of like building the menu systems and the dialogue and everything localized. It took a lot of time, but I think it's worth it. I gotta, you know, help out my my friends and fellow game players that don't speak English. So here's the drones. Ah, run! Fun stuff. So that's a new thing to the update is the drones. Woo! And it's to stop this right here. So just chilling up here. Not a care in the world. I can stay here all day. Or can I? Because, see that? The drone coming for me right now. So I have a few options here. I can stay, or I can just get the heck out of here, which is what I'm going to do. So yeah. And if you stay up there longer, the drones are going to become more... they're going to become faster and more aggressive. So you can hang up there if you want, as long as you want. Drones are going to get you, though. And I sort of put that in to balance the explosive. I did put this in to balance the explosive jump multiplier. And sometimes they just randomly explode, like what you saw there. So they're not, like, some people might think, oh, the drones are too OP. Well, after a certain amount of time, they just self-implode. And then that's it. So I don't think that they are too OP, to be honest. The only thing I did notice was that they exploded, but they didn't damage the other enemies. And I might have to change that. So put that in my mental note right there. Do that before I release this final update, because I do think having it explode and damage other enemies, I think that would be a good feature to have for the drone, probably. It only makes sense logically. And then I'm gonna just hide in this corner here. Ah! Not for too long. Yeah, that was another thing too. You can kind of like sometimes just like hide in a corner. If, or can I just like stick on the wall? Yeah, I can just stick on the wall. But again, with the drones, you could do that, but you're gonna get smoked at some point. So maybe it isn't really exactly the smartest thing to do. I'm gonna get down from here. And I like the little scanner thing. It's just a, oh no. Damn it, the drone got me. So that little scanner thing, it was really interesting. I wanted it because it lets you know. It does have sound as well, like you can hear them coming, but I put the scanner thing because, and it has a light as well. It just indicates that the drone's getting close to you. And if you can't see it because it's coming from whichever direction, you will see it when the beam gets close to you. So that was sort of the concept around that. I've been playing around with the drones, and I think they're pretty much done. And the only thing that is left is just to, that was hilarious, is just to make sure when they self-explode, they can take some stuff out with them. It just means I have to change the collider. But, you know, so far so good. So far so good. And, I'm just trying to find things I could ramble about. Talking to myself sometimes is just like, it's too much. I need to focus. Come on, let's go. So up here, I'm going to have a lot of goodies. I'm going to just probably chuck down and then get out because the drones are going to be on my butt. So I could just like, if I don't see anything to shoot, just drop it for later. Hello, drone. Goodbye, drone. Woo! Then I could just maybe destroy this. Destroy some of the maze. Maybe throw the mine down below. It's okay. I can come back. Woo! Since I've been up here for a while, there's going to be a lot of fast drones coming my way, so gotta watch out for that. It's okay. Got all these mines that are placed down below. I love the explosive jump multiplier. I think it makes the game a lot of fun. It adds another dimension to it, and I'm so excited for hopefully copious amounts of people to play it during Steam Next Fest coming up in October. Ah! Ooh, that was close. That's too close. All right, I got this. And you know what? Another thing too is that the game is hard. I'll say it flat out. It's hard, but it's hard by design. It gets easier as you keep dying. That's another thing too. So as you keep dying, things incrementally get easier. I was inspired by Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 has these things working in the background that as you play the game, if you're not doing very good, it becomes more and more challenging if you do good and difficult if you're not doing so great. And that's pretty much how the game works. I thought that was a good thing to take from the game. And I'm trying to destroy this base, but I don't have anything explosive around. And there's a drone coming for me. Okay, I'm getting out of here. So yeah. That's just ridiculous. Okay, let's see if I can go back and try to destroy the minion spawn. So yeah, when you die a bunch of times in Absolute Insanity, what happens is that you get less minion spawning. The main enemy is slower. You get more item drops. What else happens? A bunch of things happen. Like depending if there's an evolution in process, the evolutions become easier. So I talked about the drops increase. There's less. Oh, the secondary enemies are slower as well as the main enemy. So every enemy just becomes slightly. It's incremental. It's very small because I don't want the player to notice, and I want to sort of like. I don't want to punish the player because someone suggested, oh, if you're bad at the game, make it harder. I'm like, no. If you keep dying and you make it harder, the person's never gonna beat it. There'll be some players that will, but some players are gonna just like be stuck in an infinite loop of just like pain and destruction, which is like, I'll admit already, I've seen some people play the game and they struggle with it. They really do. But when you beat the feeling you get when you beat a hard level, it's really good. And another, I don't know if it's an issue or if it's a good or bad thing. The game is procedural. There's so many, like the item drops, the oh my gosh, the level layout, the just so many things. The enemies, like everything is just, it just generates every single time. So you have a fresh game to play, a fresh level to play on. And because of that, it can make some, oh, and you get to select your own items as well, like your own item select. So depending on what items you select, all these variables add together to the gaming experience. And sometimes it adds up to a harder game, sometimes it adds to an easier game. It really depends like what you are selecting. And the main thing I want people to understand is that the game could be hard, and I understand that. But if you just maybe think about techniques, think outside the box. Maybe like in this case here, I have this. Instead of using this bomb, maybe I drop it close to here, and then I go pick this mine up, and then I start making like a little fortress here with mines. And even if you don't have the mines, you can still do, oh my gosh. You can still do this, like these type of concepts with, what's it called? With the maze blocker as well. Like the maze blocker can also facilitate a lot of these ideas as well, defense-wise. So it's like, you just gotta just think outside the box, that's it. And I also think too, okay, there's a weird physics thing that's happening with the drone. I'm gonna have to address that. I think it's when it hits the mine or something. Yeah, okay. I can fix that. See, there's things to fix. There's always something to fix, but I'll fix it before the demo release goes out. All right, let's get some items that are up here. And like, yeah, I was gonna say too, the maze density changes depending on how you play the game. If you aren't very good at it, in some levels, the maze density lightens up. If you're doing really good, the maze density becomes more concentrated. It really just depends on the little increment things in the game. And I just heard somewhere that in general, people like hard games. Like they really do. And I honestly, I don't think my game's too hard. It's not like a Souls-like. It's hard, but it's like, it's not that hard. Cause like when I first released the first ever like playtest and demo, people were saying it was too easy. And I was like, yeah, I understand, but I just want people to get a feel for it. And then I released it and then it became harder. But like, why do you think Dark Souls games are so, like, people love those games and they're so hard, Souls-likes? And I think there's something to it. People like a challenge. They really do. They like challenges. They like achievements, like hard achievements. People like that stuff as well. Not impossible to get achievements, but they like ones that are, they like stuff that's challenging. So because of that, I decided to make the game slightly harder than your average, you know, Steam game, I guess. No, maybe it is. I don't know. Like, that didn't feel too hard. I mean, I did die a bunch of times, but again, the game gets easier as you play. And also, okay, so at this moment, I have this branching path here where you can select this. I haven't really done anything with this yet. I'm probably gonna make it so if you go through the left or the right door, it remembers your choice, and later in the game, there's gonna be different things that happen. Let's do, oh, I forgot I changed it to German. I should keep doing that, actually. I should keep changing the language just to make sure things look fine. Because I remember one time I changed it to, like, I don't know, like French or something, and I missed, like, I changed something by accident, and there was, like, Chinese on the screen. So, yeah, let's go to arena mode arena. Everything looks good. drones here. Yeah. Let's just test some things out here. All right. I'm going to play a quick arena mode. Let's set the jump to extreme. Maze density, no. I want to be not that dense. Cool. So basically the whole idea is what I need to do is there's a weird thing that happens with physics in the drone. And what else? There is something else I need to do as well. Physics in the drone. It's a good thing I record these because I can watch them back and be like, oh, I need to fix that. Oh yeah, it had something to do with the, oh wow. I didn't know that they spawn that low. I feel like I'm gonna get destroyed by something. Yeah. So I need the drone to, when it hits something, not to bounce around too much. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Yeah, because I have a thing where if you use the axe or crossbow, it adds physics to the drone, but it like cancels it out, so it kind of just like moves a little bit and then is like pretty much okay after that. Woo! I got stuck in that corner. Damn it. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about where the game is right now. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to add was if you, okay, can't stay in the same place for too long. If you choose the left or the right door, something happens. Something happens at the game. So, but if you're watching this video, I will probably have made those changes, and oh, and it's currently working right now. Because I try to like edit the, or like play the demo, make a video, make the changes, upload it, and then by the time you're watching the video, the changes have already been made. That's the hope, at least. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this. I need more stuff. More items. So even with the explosive jump multiplier, it's not that easy. Oh my gosh. This is a lot. I love how different the game can be. It's gonna keep going up in the air. I need to destroy the original spawn for the minions. Goodbye. Alright, now with them gone, I'm gonna just bounce from bomb to bomb, hopefully destroying as much as my way. Except for I'm gonna launch all these mines. And then let's get out of here. I'm gonna beat this. This run, right here. I'm gonna beat this or else. Oh, or else what? I'm gonna eat the microphone. No. All right, I think I got my work cut out for me, and yeah, just wanted to make another video testing the current demo. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you like these type of videos. Game developer rambling about his own game type of video. And yeah, thanks. Peace out.